Salve pessoal, eu sou Adir Ferreira, seu professor de português brasileiro, and that's me. I had just woken up, so sorry for the picture. But today we're gonna learn 12 words in Brazilian Portuguese that can't be translated directly into English, alright? And without further ado, sem mais delongas, we're gonna start with XODÓ. XODÓ is a noun, it's masculine, and it's someone or something you're really fond of or attached to. We have some examples. Meu gatinho é o meu xodó. My kitten, gatinho is the diminutive of gato, cat. Meu gatinho é o meu xodó. Is the thing I love the most. I'm really attached to it. I love it so much. Os alunos da primeira série, the students of the first grade students, são o xodó daquela professora. Are that teacher's favorite thing. She loves them. Não mexe com ele, don't mess with him. Não mexe com ele, porque ele é o xodózinho dela. Because he is her favorite thing, alright? So here we can use the inho ending too, alright? Xodózinho. So xodó, I don't think that exists in English a word for that, okay? So let's continue. Saideira. Saideira has two meanings. It means one for the road, okay? So you are at a bar and you order one for the road. Usually in bars in Brazil, we don't usually order the last one. You know, we keep on ordering things. So it's kind of fun to ask for the saideira, all right? Also, a saideira can be a pre-party to a major party. So let's suppose that we're going to a party and it starts at 11 p.m. and we want to get together first for drinks before the party. So that is called saideira because it comes from the verb sair, to go out, to leave, okay? Let me give you some examples. Já são 11h30. It's already 11 and half, 11:30. In Portuguese, 11 and half. E se a gente tomar saideira? What if we drink one for the road, the last one, e já pedir a conta, and already, and right after that, ask for the check. O que você acha? What do you think? Já são 11h30. E se a gente tomar saideira e já pedir a conta? O que você acha? Check out the pronunciation here. Tomar saideira. I'm not going to pronounce this R, okay? Or this R here. Tomar saideira, pedir a conta. You can also say tomar a saideira and pedir a conta, and that sounds a little more formal, more educated, okay? But in plain spoken Portuguese is tomar a saideira, pedir a conta. Garçom, waiter, rola uma saideira. Rola is a very informal verb in Brazilian Portuguese, and it means, will this happen? So, will one for the road happen? Because the bar is already closing and people are already leaving, so can we have a last drink or something? A festa começava só à 1h. The party would begin only at 1 in the morning. Então fizemos uma saideira na minha casa. So we had a pre-party at my house, alright? So saideira can be one for the road or a pre-party before a bigger party. Okay, now this adjective is super, super cool. It's enrolado, all right? Enrolado means tangled, okay, like the cables here. And if we're talking about a person, enrolado means that someone is disorganized or he is overwhelmed with work or things that he or she has to do. Also can be someone who can't make up their mind, all right? So you are always indecisive. It can also be a flake or a flaky person. You can't trust them. They're unreliable for social activities or for any activity. Here are some examples. Não combina nada com ele. Don't arrange to do anything with him. Combinar com means you will set an appointment with the person, but not doctor appointment, like rather going to the movies or coming to my house to help me paint the kitchen or something like that. Ele é enrolado demais. He is too disorganized or flaky, so you can't trust in him. You can't rely on him to do that. Ele disse que viria às 7. He said that he would come at 7. Mas se esqueceu, but he forgot, que tinha marcado médico. Marcar médico means to set a doctor's appointment. That he had set a doctor's appointment nesse horário, at this time. Que enrolado, how disorganized he is. Nossa, estou tão enrolado de trabalho que não sei o que fazer. Man, I'm so overwhelmed with work that I don't know what to do. Okay, so enrolado is a very, very cool Brazilian adjective. We also have CAFUNÉ. CAFUNÉ is one of my favorite words. It's the act of you running your fingers through somebody's hair or an animal's fur, all right? So you do this. So this is called CAFUNÉ. Eles estavam deitados no sofá. They were lying on the sofa. E ela estava fazendo cafuné nele. And she was running her fingers through his hair. So the collocation here is fazer cafuné. Okay, so you do this here. Este cachorro está muito agitado. Precisa de cafuné. This dog is too agitated. He's been running around like crazy. He needs a cafuné. All right? This is called a cafuné. Hoje tudo que eu precisava, today all I needed, era de cafunézinho. Was a little cafuné like this. Okay, so this is a very, very sweet and cute word in Portuguese that doesn't exist in English. Our next word is anteontem. We have a specific word for the day before yesterday. Eu tinha falado com ela anteontem. I had talked to her the day before yesterday. E ela me disse que ia te ligar. And she told me that she was going to call you. Eu tinha falado com ela anteontem e ela me disse que ia te ligar. Tudo aconteceu anteontem. It all happened the day before yesterday. Logo de manhãzinha. Really early in the morning. Logo de manhãzinha. Ela estragou tudo. She ruined everything. Porque ela tinha que ter vindo because she had to have come or she was supposed to come anteontem, the day before yesterday. Não ontem, not yesterday. Still talking about time, we have retrasado that we use 2 weeks before, 2 years before, or 2 days before, Mondays, Tuesdays, etc. All right? Ele foi embora para os Estados Unidos na semana retrasada. He went away to the United States 2 weeks before, or the week before last. Recebemos o pagamento daquela fatura. We received the payment of that invoice mês retrasado, the month before the last, okay? 2 months ago. Segunda retrasada, 2 Mondays ago, Monday before last, aconteceu o primeiro encontro, took place the first encounter, the first meeting de professores de português, of Portuguese teachers da minha região, of my region. Okay, so retrasado is used with weeks, years, and these days. We have alheio, which is an adjective. It's somebody else's, other people's, or you can be unconnected to a situation. Here are some examples. Ele não deveria ferir os sentimentos alheios. He shouldn't hurt other people's feelings. Ferir os sentimentos alheios. Ninguém deve mexer nos pertences alheios. Nobody can go through other people's belongings. All right? And here we have, ele ficou ali. He just stood there. Alheio a toda aquela confusão, unconnected to all that confusion, sem dizer, without saying, nem fazer, or doing absolutamente nada. Absolutely nothing. All right? So alheio is an adjective that does not exist in English. We also have namorar. It's a verb and you are somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. So we say, eles namoram há mais de 3 anos. So they have been going steady for more than 3 years. Estão pensando em se casar and they're thinking about getting married ano que vem, next year. Ela namorava com ele na época do acidente. She was his girlfriend at the time of the accident. Eu pedi para namorar com ela. I asked her to be my girlfriend. Mas ela não aceitou. But she didn't accept. Alright? So, namorar is this very cool Brazilian verb. We also have, oh, I love these adjectives. They're super cool, which is calorento and friorentos. So it means that you were very sensitive to heat or you feel hotter than everybody else. And friorento, you are colder than everybody else. Let me give you some examples. Eu sempre deixo uma blusa no carro. Eu sempre deixo uma blusa no carro. I always leave a sweater in the car. Sou muito friorento. I'm very sensitive to cold. I feel cold all the time. A Juliana é bem friorenta e está sempre de blusa. A Juliana is very sensitive to cold and she's always wearing a sweater. Okay, so blusa is a blouse, but it can also be a sweater. We usually say blusa or blusa de frio. Eu trouxe um leque na bolsa. I brought a fan, a hand fan, in the purse, in my purse, porque eu sou calorenta, because I feel hot all the time, e não gosto de passar calor. And I don't like to. Passar calor means you are in a very hot place and it's not comfortable. The same is true with passar frio, okay? It's very cold and you don't have a sweater, so you are passando frio. Eu sou muito calorento. Por mim, if it depended on me, eu sempre deixaria o ventilador ligado. I would always leave the fan, the ceiling fan, on. All right? So, calorento and friorento. These are very cool adjectives. We also have cadê, which means where is or where are, and extremely, extremely common in spoken Portuguese. Let me give you some examples. Ai, meu Deus. Oh, my God. Cadê as chaves? Where are the keys? Onde será que eu coloquei? I wonder where I put them, or where on earth have I put them? Henrique, cadê você, menino? Henrique, where are you, boy? Preciso falar com você? Ó, preciso falar com você. The R is dropped. Preciso falar com você. I need to talk to you ainda hoje. Still today. By today. Okay? So there's a limit date here. Vocês viram o controle do portão? Have you guys seen the gate remote control? Cadê, gente? Where is it, people? Now we have Shaggy here. In Portuguese is salsicha. He would always say, Scooby-Doo, cadê você, meu filho? Where are you, my son? So here, son is not exactly somebody's son, okay? It's a term of endearment. Our next noun is demora. That is the act of something taking too long to happen. Já faz 2 horas que estamos nesta fila. It's been 2 hours that we are in this line. Nossa, que demora. Man, this is taking so long. But in Portuguese is a noun. Que demora. O bar é bem badalado. Check this out. The bar is very hip. It's full of people. There's music. Mas o que me irritou, but what irritated me, foi a demora no atendimento. Was the time it took in service. So the waiters took a long time to help you. Você vai renovar sua CNH? Are you going to renew your driver's license? In Portuguese is CNH. Cara, é uma demora dos infernos. Okay, so here I have more explicit Portuguese for you guys. Man, é uma demora. It takes like hell to get done. So, dos infernos we can use with almost any noun to emphasize that something is really, really, really bad. Okay? So, demora. All right. To wrap this up, we have the words folga and folgado. So we use folga when somebody has a lot of nerve to do something. Let me give you an example. É muita folga dele pedir o celular da minha ex-namorada. He's got a lot of nerve asking for my ex-girlfriend's cell phone. Okay? He's got a lot of nerve, you know? Also, we have folgado. That is the person that has folga. Aquele cara furou a fila. Que folgado. That guy cut in line. He's so brash, he's so brazen. Meu colega de trabalho é um folgado. Here's another example. My coworker is a folgado. Enquanto eu suo a camisa, while I sweat my shirt while I work my butt off. Ele fica mexendo no celular. He keeps using his cell phone. So in this case, my coworker is a slacker. He just doesn't want to do the job. 11 horas da manhã e você ainda está dormindo, seu folgado. 11 in the morning and you're still sleeping, you bum. Alright? So you were lazy. You can be lazy too. Ela passou o fim de semana aqui em casa. She spent the weekend here. Bebeu o vinho mais caro. She drank the most expensive wine. Usou meu telefone para fazer uma ligação internacional. She used my telephone to make an international call. E ainda deixou o quarto uma bagunça. And to top it all off, left her room a total mess. Que folgada. How rude was that? Okay, so we can say rude. And our last example is, ele sai comigo para jantar. Ele sai comigo para jantar. He goes out with me to dinner e nunca paga nada. And he never pays anything. É um folgado. He's a freeloader, right? So folga and folgado can have several translations into English. I really hope that you liked this video. So if you did, just like it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do it right now. And I'll see you next time. A gente se vê em breve.